Welcome back once again. This is Scott Gideon, and here we are once again on our series Think and Grow Rich. Now we are chapter 10. Chapter 10 is focusing on the power of the mastermind, the driving focus. And I hope we have been inspired by this wonderful series on the book Think and Grow Rich. So today we'll be diving into chapter 10, the power of the mastermind, the driving force. So we'll be seeing how teamwork, how associating with the right people can help you to achieve your goal of success and becoming financially free and achieving your dreams. Now let's move on and see what Napoleon Hill teaches about the power of the mastermind. So now the first thing we'll be talking here is the key concept in this chapter. It reads, success doesn't happen in isolation. Hill emphasizes that two or more minds working together in harmony creates a mastermind, a powerful alliance that can unlock extraordinary strength, creativity, and achievement. The truth is that success doesn't happen in isolation. That is, you can't achieve the success you intend to achieve in life. You cannot become all that you want to become in life in isolation. You need to be associated with the right people. You need to come together. You need the coming together of two or more minds that can help you to achieve your dream. The truth is that the fulfillment of your dreams, the achievement of that which is in your heart, it's not something you can achieve on your own. You need there's a power that you generate when you work together in harmony with someone with like mind and passion. Okay, let's move on and see some of the things that will really help us as we understand this topic. Now we're talking about the summary now, the summary of the chapters. What are the things that are the key concept, the summary of what this chapter 10 is all about. And the first thing is the definition of mastermind. Hill defines a mastermind as the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. So the mastermind here now we are talking about is the coordination, the cooperation of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. That is when two or more people come together, contributing their knowledge, their effort, their skills, their experience for the sole purpose of achieving one goal, for the sole purpose of achieving a desired end. Now let's look at in this chapter also. He talks about two types of power. That is, there are two types of power a man can have. So the first one is economic power. That's access to money, knowledge, and resources. The second one is psychic power, a spiritual or mental force generated when minds are synchronized. So these are two types of power, and these power are essential. They are necessary in achieving your goal to becoming successful. You need economic power. That's access to money, access to knowledge, and access to resources. Second one is psychic power. That's a spiritual or mental force generated when minds are synchronized. Okay, let's move on and see other things other points that have been summarized here. So no one succeeds alone. These are another point he emphasized in this chapter. Every great success story involves cooperation. He points out that the most successful people surround themselves with others who complement their strengths, offer advice, and share the vision. It is that no one succeeds alone. Every great success story, everyone we see that achieve greatness, they have people that work together to help them to achieve their goals in life. So there's no success story that happens in isolation. No success story that comes like a one-man champion. Everyone that emerges a champion has people that have come together to help him to achieve that success that he desires. So success doesn't come alone. That is, you must learn the power of men in helping you power of the right men, the power of men helping you to achieve your goal and fulfilling your destiny. Now, the second point you have to note here is unlimited source of energy. These are just the few points Napoleon talk about in this chapter 10. Now, the combined energies of a mastermind group are greater than the sum of individual efforts. Like a battery, when connected properly, becomes a powerful energy source. So Napoleon Hill makes us know that No matter how intelligent you are, no matter how resourceful you are, your own intelligence and capacity cannot alone help you to fulfill your dreams. You cannot achieve all that you intend to achieve just on your own intelligence. No man is an island. So it takes the cooperation, the coordination of two or more efforts, two or more intelligence from different people in order to achieve the success you want. Truth is that greatness is a combination of combined efforts. It's not something that is achieved on an individual on an individual energy or individual strength. It deals with the coming together of great minds, coming together of two or more people contributing their strength, contributing their resource, contributing their mental prowess in order to achieve greatness. So let's move on and see again. We are still on the summary part now. Now, harmony is essential. The group must be united in spirit and purpose. Discord of selfishness weakens the power. The truth is that for this power to be experienced, the power of the mastermind, there must be harmony between the two parties, between the two sets of people, or two or more people. That is, there must be harmony of purpose. There must be unity of purpose in order for them to be able to achieve the soul's desire. The truth is that when we are both focused on the goal, when we are both focused on achieving success, then our unlimited power can be unleashed. The truth is that when there is harmony of purpose, the truth is that it is possible for us to achieve anything. Nothing is impossible to achieve when we have a mind that is set to achieving it. So let's continue and see how some lessons and takeaways that we can get from this. Some lessons and takeaways that we can get from this chapter. What are the lessons we can learn from there? Surround yourself with great minds. That's the first lesson. Seek people who inspire, challenge, and support you. You can't reach your highest potential alone. Please, it's very important to us know this. Success is not something that you can achieve in isolation. Surround yourself with people that will inspire you, challenge you. Just that a wise man once said that where you will be in the next 5 years is determined by two things. One, the books you read. Second, by the people you associate with. So it's very important that you are careful about your relationship, because your relationship would define your destination in life. Your relationship would determine where your destiny. So you have to be careful who you relate with. It is important that you associate people that inspire you, that challenges you, and supports you in fulfilling your dreams, in becoming your best version of yourself. So let's continue. What is the second lesson we can learn there? Choose your circle wisely. Choose your circle wisely. Not everyone qualifies for your inner circle. Look for those with integrity, wisdom, and a willingness to grow. That is, the truth is that there are certain relationships in your life that you cannot choose, like your family members, your family relations, but you can choose your friend. Friendship is not by force; it's a choice. So you have to choose who are those that you can confide in, who are those that are your inner circle. You have to choose them. You have to. And one thing is that there's a difference between good people and right people. The good people are people that they are good. They are good to you. They really want to. They have your best interest at heart. But the truth is that not all good people are right people. Now, what is right people? Right people are people that they are going your destination. They share your interest, they share your passion, they share your beliefs. They are going where you want to go in life. So it is important that you work with you are not just associated with good people alone. You want to associate with the right people. That is, people that share your purpose, people that share your vision, people that share your belief, people that are going where you are going, that believe in what inspires you. That what inspires you is what inspires them. So you must be careful to choose those kind of people. You must be careful to choose the right people. So the third lessons we can learn from there is that unity is strength. The more aligned your team is in values and purpose, the greater the power you generate together. So the power of the mastermind is generated when there is unity of purpose, unity of value, unity of belief. So that is when that power is generated. The power that causes that pushes you to achievement, pushes you to the level of greatness, is only generated when there's what? Unity of what? When there's unity of purpose, unity of your team members. So that is one of those are the lessons we need to watch that we can learn from this book. The first one from this chapter, I mean. So the first one is what? Surround yourself with great minds. Second is to choose your circle wisely. The third one is unity is strength. So let's proceed and see how it gets better. Now, Christian perspective. Now, let's see it out from a Christian perspective. Now, let's see it from the lens of the Bible. What does the Bible have to say about the power of the mastermind? What does the Bible have to say about teamwork? Now, the first here we have this verse of the Bible, the Proverbs 27 verse 7, to say, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. What a very powerful point the Bible has to emphasize concerning the mastermind. It says that as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. That is, you cannot become the best version of yourself. You cannot become the best person you can ever be. You cannot achieve the highest height of success you desire to achieve if you are not in relationship with the right people. Because it is, let me tell you something. Your life is shaped. Your life is fashioned by the people that surround your life. Your life is what? Your life is shaped by people that will surround your life. That is, who you are today is as a result of what? Of who you have associated with. A proverb that is very common says that show me your friend and I'll tell who you are. So the kind of people you are like bricks that determines that they are bricks that forms the structure of your life. So it is very important that you surround yourself with the right people. Let's read this. The biblical truth aligns perfectly with Hill's concept. The Bible emphasizes fellowship and agreement and unity. Even Jesus sent his disciples out 2 by 2, never alone. The early church grew through shared purpose, mutual support, and spiritual alignment, what he would call a mastermind. So the success of Christianity on earth today is as a result of what? Of teamwork. Now, when Jesus came to this earth, he never walked alone. Even though he was God, he still needed the partnership of certain group of men. He chose 12 people, and he does not just choose randomly. He choose with art of discretion. So he chose them wisely. So if Jesus, who is God, was able to choose wisely, do not walk alone in order to achieve his purpose on earth, how much more we? If you really want to succeed on earth, you need to find the right people. There's always the right thing. There's always the right group of people. You must find that right group of people in order to achieve success in design life. I think that's the missing ingredient. That's one of that needs to be what? That needs to be put in place in your life. So let's continue and see how we can apply this principle practically in our life. How can we apply the principle of the power of the mastermind? Now, the first one is form your mastermind group. Form your mastermind group. Start with 2 to 5 people who are serious about growth, purpose, and gospel and God's calling. The truth is that there is always a right person for you. There's always a right group of people for you. So start with 2 to 5 people who are serious. You know something. You don't need a multitude to succeed in life. You don't need the whole world to support you to succeed in life. No. You can't succeed that way. So you just need the cooperation, the support of a few selected people, a few loyal people, a few committed individuals who have committed themselves to seeing that you succeed. So you just need to a few set of people. So start with 2 to 5 people who are serious about growth, purpose, and God's calling. The second is meet regularly. Your proximity is very essential. You must meet regularly, pray together, plan together, share ideas, and encourage each other. At least you must ensure that you meet together for the purpose of encouraging one another, praying together, planning together, sharing ideas in order for you to achieve the success you desire. The third one, keep it purpose driven. Your meeting should not just be casual. It must be purpose. It must focus on your achieving your purpose. Stay focused on a shared mission, whether it's business, ministry, or personal growth. So these are the way we can practically apply this chapter 10 principle in our life, the power of the mastermind. So that is what Napoleon was trying to pass in this chapter, that success cannot be achieved in isolation. No matter how great you want to become in life, you cannot do it alone. A tree does not make a forest. A tree does not make a forest. So you cannot alone achieve the success you desire without the help and support of others. You need the contribution of other people. You need the strength that is generated from what? From unity. So it's essential that what we do this. So let's conclude this chapter by looking at looking at the quote from this chapter. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third, invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind. Now, this is a very, very powerful principle, a very powerful quote that we've seen from this book. No two minds, let's listen to it closely. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third, invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind. So just like now, let's say a person A and person B comes together now. They work together in harmony, in team, as a team. This is that the combination of those two minds create another third mind that is even of more powerful force than the individual mind combined together, an individual mind respectively. So that is one of the power of teamwork. That's one power of being rightly in position with the right people. So I cannot overemphasize this. I really want you to achieve success and fulfill your goals and dreams in life. I really want you to become what God wants you to achieve in life. But for you to achieve this, it is necessary that you work in harmony, you work in cooperation with the right set of people. You are in partnership with the right set of people. If you really want to achieve success in life, you must choose your relationship. You must decide your destiny by choosing your relationship. Decide your destiny by choosing your relationship. This is what I will leave with us today as I end this chapter. So thank you so much for taking our time to watch this video. I really appreciate you watching up to this present time. Please make sure you subscribe, click on the like button, and share to your various social media platforms so that you can bless others, and drop in the comment section how you have been blessed by this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in chapter 11 as we dive deeper into this book, Think and Grow Rich, as we approach the end of this book. Thank you so much for following through to this time. Do have a pleasant day.